Hello, Leo. How are you? Uh, Long time no see. Sorry about that. So many things came up. And I have to thank you for being my number one video in February. Thank you so much to all of the Leos. I so appreciate you. So let's get started with your March reading, even though it's mid March. There might still be some nuggets in here for you. So, what does Leo most need to know for March? What does Leo most need to know? Okay. What does Leo most need to know for March? All right, not taking that. What does Leo most need to know for March, please? All right. So we get the breakthrough, the stress, and the rebel. The breakthrough, the stress, and the rebel. All right, so Leo, it looks like you are heading for some incredible opportunity. So it does look like your hard work has paid off. You are being cautioned, however, to pay attention to being anxious, any type of fear-based or scarcity-driven energy. So it could be a really good idea to turn more inward and pay attention to what is important to you, what you have going on, as opposed to looking at the outside reality and allowing it to determine your breakthrough, your opportunity. And this card with the rebel, it is just reiterating that it is time to pay attention to what it is that you are choosing to bring in. And even though you don't see any evidence of it coming in, the ability to hope, the ability to have faith, the ability to believe beyond belief is what is being asked of you now. So again, your hard work has paid off. There is something coming in. Be mindful of fear-based energy. Do your very best to hold the frequency of what you're choosing to experience so that you are a vibrational match for it. So now, what does Leo need to know? Career, finances, relationship. What does Leo need to know? Career, finances, relationship. Anything that Leo needs to know, career, finances, relationship. What does Leo most need to know? Career. All right. All right, so let's see here. Ooh, okay. So Leo, we get the maturity, the courage, the harmony, postponement, and compassion. Maturity, courage, harmony, postponement, and compassion. So it looks like you are being asked to understand that as we get older, we are meant to become wiser. Those of us that don't typically experience the harder parts of life because we're not paying attention. And so we have to pay with something, right? If we don't pay attention, we have to pay with pain. We have to pay with our time. We have to pay with something. So these cards are saying, hey friend, now is the time to do your very best to decide where are you going, who do you want to be, and no, it might not be easy. It may be so much easier to complain and whine and moan, but where you're going, you cannot bring that limited energy with you. So now we have to decide, where are we going? And if we can be happy, grateful, in a positive vibration, we are much more likely to attract everything that we are choosing to bring into our experience. Just so you know, there is a little bit of a delay because the maturity situation, the high levels of emotional intelligence are taking a minute to stabilize, and that's pretty normal. So imagine if you had horrible eating patterns for 25 years and all of a sudden you turn 30 and you go, okay, I want to get in great shape. So you go to the gym once and you're like, this doesn't work. Well, we have to understand that it's our consistency, our consistent habits of eating better, drinking more water, going to the gym, breathing deeper, getting better sleep, drinking more water. All of these habits are cumulative, and we can't expect for things to just change overnight. So there is a bit of a delay in all of your good coming in. It is coming in, but be mindful that just because you don't see it right away doesn't mean that it's not in progress. Also, be mindful of comparing. The grass is greener over there. No, the grass is greener wherever you water it. So pay attention to your own environment and taking care of what you're choosing to bring about. It looks like, and it'll be different for each and every one of you, if you have been focused on your career is about to blossom. If you have been focused on better family relations, your family relations are about to blossom. If you have been focused more on your health, mental health, and wellness, that is about to blossom. If you have been focused on your finances, that is about to blossom. But be mindful, the day we plant the seed is not the day we eat the fruit. And right now, you have been doing excellent work that your cards are telling you you're about to receive a breakthrough. The only thing that could thwart it would be fear-based thoughts. Remember, thoughts have vibration, and what we speak, we are spelling, we are creating that into our reality. So your cards are saying, do your very best to hold a high vibration, even though you do not see the results immediately. It takes a minute for these vibrational frequencies to stabilize. But what you have been working on is coming, but it does look like not without a little bit of work. What have you been meaning to work on in yourself? Do you need to do some shadow work? Is it time to process the stored, stuck emotion? If you can be honest with yourself and put on your big boy, your big girl panties, and just get to work. This is what the holdup is for all of that goodness to come in. Remember, the more you hold the vibrational frequency of everything amazing coming in, the quicker it comes in. This is just quantum physics, or the superposition in quantum physics. And just be mindful of looking out over what somebody else has and saying, this should have been mine. That should have been faster. No. We are here to experience this three-dimensional reality. We are dimensional beings having a dimensional experience, and this 3D reality is full of amazing abundance if we can reframe our vision to see it that way. So to recap, so much good is on the way to you. We just have to do a little bit more work to begin to stabilize this vibration. And do not fret if it's slow moving. It is coming in as long as we do the work. So, what is something that you've always wanted to know? One question that you're like, dang it, if I only knew this. Hold that question in your mind, a yes or no question. Hold that question in your mind. Oh, all right. And the answer to the question is yes, with the Queen of Cups. Yes. All right, Leo, thank you again so much for being my number one watched video in February. I really appreciate you guys. And if you liked this video, would you please like, share, and follow? It does help the channel so much, and it helps me to know who is actually wanting more of these videos. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon, and bye for now.